Hello everyone, Hunter Bakes here, back at the review for y'all. Everybody up to you here with another reaction video, everyone. It's a little something I haven't done here in the channel in a while. Let's do a reaction to Death Battle here, but for those of you with some of my more recent reaction videos, everyone, I've been reacting to Show Off Showdown, first show by your favorite Canadian YouTuber there, kind of got the bug to check out more versus shows again there, so everybody start today, everyone, in addition to the reaction to Show Off Showdown there, everybody. I'm going to do a reaction to Death Battle and Cartoon Fight Club there. Kind of catch up with those two shows there. So, yeah. Spend a good number of those reactions. Until I'm fully caught up there. So, yeah. And today, we're going to be starting with Death Battle here, everybody. I believe the last one I read it to was Shadow the Hedgehog versus Ryuka Matoi there. And they announced it was going to be Lex Luthor versus Dr. Doom there. So, I'm going to do a reaction to that fight today there. So, everybody, who think's gonna win? I'm not 100% sure, but very little fuzzy there. But I remember, that Darth Doom won his fight against Darth Vader. Lex Luthor won. Sorry, Braveheart lost against his fight against Iron Man there. So, a competitor, both of them were turned there. One with one loss, one win. So, I do think this will be a closer fight for Doom compared to his fight with Vader there. If I remember for the analysis there for that episode, it was kind of like a little bit one-sided there, against Vader. So we'll see how close of a fight this is. So I'll give my prediction who thinks gonna win after the pre-fight analysis there and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll go right to it. Right, as usual, if y'all haven't seen the original video, I'll make sure to link it down in the description below there. So get started here. Begin reaction. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Harry's. For a limited time, Harry's has an exclusive offer for
Sure, brother, everyone.
New
Screwed up till ago. I'll try to give you the control here from the video here.
$3 at harrys.com/death. That's over a $16 value for
And
just $3.
the switcher for
You'll get a
Harry's there.
blade razor, weighted handle, booming shave gel, a travel cover, and a travel-sized body wash. Those razors give a pretty sweet shave, Wiz. And I should know, my beard refuses to be tamed by anything else. It's an incredible deal, but act fast while supplies last. Go to harrys.com/death to redeem your offer.
Right, it. Okay, now we're getting right to the episode here, buddy. Get started, everyone.
CEO of LexCorp and nemesis to Superman. And Dr. Doom, King of Latveria and Doom of the Fantastic Four. The intellect of these two.
Start with Purple, I'll try to give the control here.
In their own worlds. But what happens when the geniuses of these spiteful nerds collide? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, here we go.
In the city of Metropolis, soaring above all other structures, one can find atop the tallest building an L. Who's the dickbag that decided to literally hang that L over everyone's head? Just the one and only Lex Luthor.
Yep, Lex Luthor right there.
Raised in Smallville, Kansas, Lex's early life was complicated. His father, Lionel, was a scientist doing dubious experiments on Martian Manhunter. When the lid was cracked on this evil science operation, asses had to be covered. So Lex and his old man got a convenient memory wipe, reducing Lionel to an alcoholic and setting Lex down a path to get away from his deadbeat dad.
Try to the troll
right
here.
there with you, bud. But because this is comics, that's just Lex's story in one continuity. In another, he's a mad scientist. In another, he's a self-made billionaire. And in yet another, he was friends with Superboy until Superboy made him bald. No wonder this guy's so cynical. Regardless of which Lex we're talking about, he hates Superman.
Yep.
In his eyes, if Superman continues to exist, humanity will become weak and reliant on him, and ultimately perish. Supposedly. Ever since Supes flew into town, he's been Lex's undoing. But also his driving force in creating technology. Chief among them being his war suit. This bad
the
boy
war suit there. Remember that for the Iron Man there.
A force field, electroblasts, missiles, a chest laser, and wrist blades for all your Batman shanking needs. Lex has utilized many different energy sources for his suits, but his newest and greatest is the Mother Box. A nigh inexhaustible piece of nougat technology with which Lex can create energy beams.
I've heard a little bit about the Mother Box there.
Via quantum folding. The suit can survive a planet exploding and let its old Lex go toe-to-toe with Superman himself. Well, it is questionable if his suit is directly comparable to Superman going all out, especially with his reliance on kryptonite. But Lex has used it to fight with other DC powerhouses. Like this orange Bugman Larfleeze, who's basically a one-man Lantern Corps. You know, that band of green boot stompers who can cross the universe in under an hour. Knowing DC has a universe at least 100 trillion light years across, this would require a speed over 5 quintillion times the speed of light. Or how about the time Green Lantern Kyle Rayner held back the Big Frickin' Bang? Much of Lex's tech is relegated to the war suit, but he does have on-hand gadgets too, such as a heat ray, robot replicas called Lexbots, and a special barrier that temporarily turns anything it touches two-dimensional. It turns you 2D, huh? That sounds like a weeb's wet dream. How does that work? It's rather simple, actually. By applying higher dimensional physics to a simple 2D grid, we can replicate and place the form of a three-dimensional object into a lower, flattened form that... Make it stop! Make it stop! Wow, I knew the old squirrel diet was a good idea. Unlike Lex's 80s tech, he's not all two-dimensional. Sure, he's had his squabbles with Superman, but after Soups died, not when he punched the gray guy when he blew up this punk Denny, he gained a newfound respect for the Man of Steel and took up his mantle. Maybe he isn't the bald psycho everyone thinks he is.
I was not aware of that there.
Doubtful. Lex's actions, both good and bad, tend to stem from one thing. He really wants to be Superman himself. He jelly. It would explain why he made the Everyman Project, an experiment meant to turn normies into superhumans. Unfortunately, Lex's genes were not compatible. He still went through the procedure, but even after some voluntary organ harvesting, he only had 6 months to live. Wow, Lex really does want to be Superman, even if it kills him. But if Lex can't be Superman, he might as well make himself the one person that super citizen has to answer to. Which is why Lex decided to, what else? Run for president.
Yeah, I remember that there.
Can you imagine a president who's an evil billionaire and hates aliens? So unrealistic. Lex was already a nihilist with few real attachments, and became all the worse when he learned he could neither be nor control Superman. Take, for example, the time he made a cure for his sister's terminal illness. Well, that doesn't seem so bad. And then reinfected her with that same illness seconds later. Just to prove he could. Jesus Christ! Never mind, he's evil. Why would anyone work for this guy? Lex's outlook on life actually gained a big following. After traveling millions of years into the future, because comics, Lex saw a world where his goals became reality. Where people quit aspiring to the impossible standards of superheroes, instead embracing who they were deep down. Selfish and greedy animals. So he literally inspired a philosophy around being the opposite of Superman. Apparently. Isn't it ironic, though, that even those who chose to follow Lex's ideals called this philosophy doom? Huh. I guess Lutheran was already taken. Anyways, his fanboys from the future might consider it their doom, but to Lex, his ideals are everything. And to his credit, they have seen him through some pretty heavy stuff. Like outsmarting Brainiac, getting tortured by Joker, and getting shot out of a helicopter by a gorilla. Don't worry, somehow he got better. Even completely stripped of everything, standing before an almighty God, Lex Luthor will continue to defend his ideals. This harbinger of doom is truly beyond comprehension. Or so he says. Who is it, Superman? Lex Luthor, the greatest criminal mind of our time.
On the doom here.
At first glance, Latveria appears to be
That's something about Lex Luthor that I didn't know about.
In the center of Europe, but within its borders may be the greatest threat the world has ever known. That threat being the malevolent king, Dr. Doom. But Doom did not start out as a king. Born as a Romani, Victor Von Doom had a tumultuous childhood. After his mother's soul was taken by the demon Mephisto, and his father died on the run from an evil baron, Doom did what any mad scientist would do, and began making inventions. Like his own robot replicas, and Marvel's favorite retcon device, the Doombots.
You do bots.
That sounds familiar. The technical wonders he made, while also scamming people, were so great, the Empire State University offered him a scholarship. And so began a good old college try by Doom. There, Doom built a device to communicate with his mother in the underworld. But because of a miscalculation that may or may not be things thanks to the thing, it blew up in his face. Literally.
It's okay, though. After the explosion gave him a nasty scar, Doom ventured to Tibet, where some monks did him a solid and helped him build a suit of armor.
Made from a mastery of science and mysticism, Doom's titanium armor goes beyond the wonders of ordinary technology and into the absurd.
It's the Swiss Army knife of power armors, complete with electrical blast, a device that
Sorry again for burping one.
and a laser staff that doubles as a technovirus.
At full power, the suit can break through an adamantine coffin and allegedly contains pieces of the cross that Jesus Christ himself was crucified on.
Just in case a pesky Dracula comes your way, which he did. With this suit, Doom easily conquered Latveria and overthrew the Baron who gave him so much trouble years back. Aha! Take that, asshole!
Seeing how prosperous his rule was, Doom thought if he could make Latveria better by conquering it, why not make the whole world better by conquering it?
Well, I mean, the Panther God did say he should. Too bad he was always stopped by the Fantastic Four.
And their leader, Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic.
To put it lightly, Doom freaking hates him. One time, when Doom was being pulled into hell, rather than try to escape eternal torment, all he wanted to do was burn and scar Reed's face.
Oh, man.
Reed Richards is a man of unquenchable vanity and unmitigated arrogance, consumed by his own ego at the cost of everyone around him.
Yeah, I think Doom might be projecting a bit there.
Though he has failed many times to conquer the world, Doom certainly has the arsenal to do so.
Antimatter guns, bombs that transmute things to chrome, a molecular expander that turns tiny particles into boulders, and time-shift bombs that'll send you several seconds into the past.
But his most interesting gadget is the cosmic power siphon. While not particularly fashionable, at least before he implemented it into his suit, the siphon has absorbed and stolen the powers of numerous cosmic entities.
You might be asking, if Doom has all these gadgets, why doesn't he use them more often? Well, in his own words, Doom's reasons are his own. Do not question them.
But Doom is more than just a scientist. He's also a magician. In fact, a contender for Sorcerer Supreme. As such, he can employ all manner of magic spells. Barriers, teleportation, mystical energy blasts, etc.
And if he ever wants to Freaky Friday a foe, he can use a mind swap technique he took from the Ovoids to switch bodies. Like this. Oh, how do you walk with these scrawny legs? This one isn't even a gun.
Why are there 6 of you? Am I drunk? Tommy, change us back.
It should come as no surprise that a multi-classic
Yeah, they're all
like
getting some
Doom
revenge
is
there from
one
the
of Marvel's
previous
toughest
episodes.
heroes.
He's faster than Reed Richards, who reacted to interstellar beams fired by Galactus, and has even deflected Thor's hammer.
The same hammer that flew Thor across the universe in seconds.
Knowing Marvel's universe has a diameter of at least 1 trillion light years, Mjolnir must have been moving over 2 quintillion times the speed of light.
And that's not even getting into Doom's battles with the Green Universe Clapper, the Hulk.
Or the no-holds-barred punch he took from Sentry with only 7% of his suit's power left.
With so much tech and magic, it's a wonder Doom ever loses.
Well, for all his achievements, Doom does have one insurmountable weakness. Squirrels.
I knew it! Nobody's a match for those little bastards but me. But hey, as long as he stays on Bucktooth's good side, he should be alright.
He also has a bad habit of just losing godlike power at the worst of times.
Like when his control over the power cosmic was taken by a plot-convenient cosmic energy-stealing super airplane.
Still, Doom persevered and became the God Emperor of everything. Until Mr. Fantastic stole his powers away.
Oh boy, if Doom already hated Reed, what did he think of him after that?
Surprisingly, Doom's time as a god caused an epiphany of sorts. He looked back on his actions, his ego finally shattered, and in his reflection was left with a desire to fix his ways.
So he took up the role of Iron Man of all people, stopped being so world-conquering, and became a good guy.
Just for a little bit, don't worry, he was back to being a maniacal would-be conqueror soon enough.
Comic book status quo.
It seems a literal multiverse-scale intervention couldn't keep Doom from being Doom.
Your plan to destroy them has failed, Master. Failed. Dr. Doom does not fail.
Kid.
All right, the combatants are set. We've...
Okay, everyone, I have a bit of a refresh there, as well as some new stuff about both Doctor Doom and Lex Luthor in terms of powers abilities there. Like I said, still on the fence on who to go with here this fight. No, in previous episodes there, I've been on a bit of a roll, getting predictions right there, so we'll see if it'll continue here. But uh, I will say this, that from our better comparisons there, I do think Lex Luthor may have the edge speed there since he took out that one guy there that's par with the Lantern there. Yeah, about 5 quintillion times the speed of light there. While Doom, fast for there. Thor there. Speed there. Thor. Sorry, what minor mix up there, but you got like 2 quintillion does speed light. So I think Lex has the engine speed there, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough to help him get the win since Doom seemed like the more versatile in terms of abilities there with him with with the science and magic abilities there, but so in terms of people they face there, yeah, they'd be on similar levels there, I guess. But I might go with Doom for this fight here since he's got more versatility there compared to Lex Luthor there. Plus, I guess when it comes to durability there, I do believe Doom's suit might be more durable than Lex's suit. So, um, yeah, I think more thing about it. I'm gonna go with Doctor Doom with this fight here, but I wouldn't. But it'd be a close one there. It wouldn't surprise me if Lex doesn't come out. It'll come out top there. But for what after thinking over here, I'm going with Doctor Doom after the pre-analysis and whatnot there. So yeah, go with Doom here, by so yeah. We'll see who comes out top here. Let's get back to the view here.
The data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want to be as bold and confident as Lex and Doom, try out Blue Chew.
You know, it takes a lot of bravery to compete in one of our death
I am
battles.
Blue Chew sponsor.
Death battle, fight to the death.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of confidence to make that difficult decision. But you know it isn't a hard decision and gives you confidence in the bedroom? Blue Chew's tablets.
That was one heck of a segue, Boomstick. But you are right. This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Blue Chew is a unique online service that brings the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis straight to your door at a fraction of the cost and in a chewable form.
Blue Chew's tablets combat all forms of ED and can help men gain
So
extra
give for
confidence
one.
for when it's time to perform. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, and you know what that means.
No visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at the pharmacy, and it comes in a discreet package. So even your mail couriers who know all your secrets won't know what's up, or not up, so to speak.
It's also easy to get set up with Blue Chew. Just sign up at BlueChew.com using our code BATTLE, of course. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers to find the right ingredient and strength for you, and you'll get your prescription in days. It's all online.
And we've got a special deal for our viewers. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code BATTLE at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code BATTLE to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this episode. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Alright, everybody, here we go. Time for the fight here.
Oh, a visitor?
Mr. Luthor, your company has invaluable resources for the people of Latveria. I will be seizing them.
Latveria? What an exquisite place to start a corporatocracy.
Again, here we go.
You wretch! Pathetic!
Yep, I like Sprite his suit here.
It's called a Lex bot, you knuckle-dragging buffoon.
Its design is rather ingenious. Not as ingenious as mine, of course. But enough talk. Let us end these charades.
With pleasure.
Oh. I had a 2D thing there for Lex there.
Two-dimensional morphographic technology. I haven't perfected
perfected it, but it's more than enough to exterminate an imbecile like you.
I did.
Enough to exterminate an imbecile like you.
Time bomb there.
What?
Fool! You fell for my time shift bomb! Now, foot dive! Foot dive!
I heard that from Wolf of Capcom there. Ooh.
What a farce! Impossible!
Ooh.
Impossible. That word has
There's
no
backup
meaning
suit
for
there.
someone like me. What about you?
Ooh.
It's marvelous and wasted on your incompetence.
I did. I absorb the power there. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, some, oh, we have. There might right further about the Marvel Superman. Yeah, it's some power Superman there. So yeah, I think Lex might have this wrapped here.
Behind this hideous mask, Tin Man. Let's show your true face the light of day.
Oh, more that.
Don't you see it? That mask is my true face.
Oh, mind swap. All right, I called it. Looks like it's a wrap here, people. Yeah, Lex is done. Dude got the win there.
This power, it's like that of the gods. Beneath me.
All right, dude got the win there, buddy. I said there was some things forgot about that fight there, but I was like, my predictions were correct once again. Dude got the win.
And sure, Lex could counter some of Doom's arsenal, but he couldn't defend against being transmuted to chrome, being blasted with antimatter, or getting his nerves scrambled from the inside.
What's
Yeah.
more, Lex's mind has been swapped before, once with Superman, funnily enough.
Meaning if things got desperate, there was nothing to stop Doom from pulling a Captain Ginyu on Lex and swapping their minds.
Lex's mother box was certainly a powerful device, but he never quite mastered all of its potential. Not to mention, Doom's ace in the hole, the cosmic power siphon, has
Yep.
drained and stolen similar energy sources time and time again.
Galactus, Silver Surfer, and even the friggin' Beyonder.
I feel like I was gonna
know
play a
his
factor that
flawed
fight there.
Doomfist doesn't look like much, but he apparently has millions of times the power of the entire Marvel multiverse.
Ooh.
And the siphon took all of it. There's
Yo,
no way the
that
Mother
is
Box
crazy.
could stand up to a device like that.
Thus, it was only a question of if Doom could bide his time before turning the tables on Lex.
And given all the beatdowns he's survived from Marvel heavy hitters like Hulk and Sentry, I'd say Doom had that time.
Yeah.
Lex's tech was an impressive challenge that had the stats to contend with Doom. But against Doom's bewildering gadgets, magical trickery, and power-stealing
I
siphon,
like
the
Doom's out
advantage was in
2-0
the
on Death
Doctor's
Battle, people.
The King of Latveria claimed his victory. Hopefully Lex isn't a sore Luthor.
The winner is Dr. Doom.
All right, Ian.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some TV.
I guess
merch
let's check out the
at
next episode here.
store.research.com.
See what's gonna come up next. Chi and Geese Howard. All right, I'll make sure to be next episode we had to there for Death Battle. So, alright. Alright, always will be next episode of Death Battle we had to there. Hayachi Michiba versus Geese Howard. Should be interested in one there. Well, that's this episode. That was a good episode of Death Battle here, but they did a good job with research there, but lots of stuff there. I didn't know about Lex Luthor and or Doom there. Violation was good there, so yeah. I don't really have any complaints with this episode. That was going to go real good episode, everybody, for Death Battle here, but It looks like the predictions are still going correctly, everybody. uh, I say, even though I felt like this was a bit closer fight there compared to this fight with Darth Vader there, I did have a feeling that Doom was gonna come out top here. So yeah, we're all good, so everybody. So yeah, I hope you're trying things up for everyone. So next video there, until then, let's all hit the like button, do channel subscribe, notification, icons, uploads. I'll see you all next time. Till then, everybody, say out. Peace.